Chef T here. Early morning, got some sun and some cats around me. I just wanted to record another Chef T Says because I have thoughts. And you know what? I realize that we get caught up into what's the lighting like, what's the background like, what am I looking like, what am I looking. Anyways, you got to get it out there. I just had a thought about just two thoughts. One is I really changed my mindset about investing in myself, meaning buying books and programs and spending money on products that I think will really benefit me and my multiple businesses. And there's always a hesitation, of course, when you get pitched something, right? You get an email, you get a presentation sent your way, commercial, whatever it is, you always have to put a good hard look at it, which makes sense. Money isn't free, and but what definitely isn't free and definitely isn't replaceable is time. So I'm just amazed by the era that we're living in and how fast we can plug into knowledge, right? Quick knowledge into our brain, shortcutting, hyper learning, hacking, whatever you want to call it. Yes, books have been around forever and books are great, but right now we have this unparalleled opportunity to visit with people and to understand their mindset through video and through audio. And so we're so connected, and yet we're also challenged as to what do we do at the time that we're connected? Facebook is awesome, but depending on how you're using it and how often you're using it, is it delivering what you really want out of your time? We cannot get our time back, and we're only on this earth for a short minute. It's just amazing what we can invest in. So I encourage you. I didn't think this way years ago. My cat is just excited. Cats. But I realized that as we go forward and we can pay whatever money it is for a program, go visit something, go visit a conference, go meet people at a certain event, it's money out the door, but it's an investment. And I think for a lot of small business owners, they have to get to that mindset of someone presents you with something, it costs whatever it costs. And my thought is, can I make that back in the next year? I look at a year-long investment, maybe two, whatever it is. Because I think any advertising, for example, it's not going to pay off in 3 months. It might pay some, but you're going to really see the benefit and be able to really analyze it every year. So if somebody comes to you and says, okay, I got this new gadget thing, what's it going to be for a year investment? And if you feel like in a year you can make that money back times 2 or 3 or 4, hopefully, then it's a good investment, right? Maybe not. It's your choice. But I just wanted to, plug into that idea that investing in yourself, buying important courses, books, things is really important. Don't look at it as just an expense. Think of what that knowledge can shortcut for you and learning from somebody who knows what they're talking about. Now, the second point of it is action, right? I love learning, but I love better taking action. I feel better when I take action. It's very easy to fall into the learning forever trap, right? To think, okay, another book, another course, another thing, another. Eventually, you got to shoot. I've been in many creative circles and discussions, masterminds, and things like that. And sometimes I feel like people have an opportunity to sit back because they're comfortable and not produce. And producing is what makes things happen. And we're all guilty of it. I'm definitely guilty of it at times. But like in my restaurant business, I can't delay. I have to open up the doors. I'm supposed to open 11:30 for lunch. Well, either myself or one of my staff has to be there. We can't not open. So you're forced to be creative because of a schedule. And I think that's a good idea for anybody because many times I think creatives, and I love creatives, but they fall into the trap of, not feeling ready to create. Or usually what it really is not feeling that their creative thing is good enough. And that's a dangerous trap to get pulled into because we all go through that feeling of not being ready, not thinking it's ready enough. But every book that's ever been written could be rewritten or adjusted or taken, words taken out, words added in. Every book that is out there could be rewritten. But yet they chose at some point in time to push, essentially publish, to send it off, have it made, and say this is my book. Now you can always come up with other versions, but the book's got to get out at some point. Otherwise, it could be a creative exercise, but if you're making a book to be a book and to sell it, it's got to get out the door at some point. So invest in yourself, courses, books, learning, mentors, and then take action. because otherwise, knowledge is great, but if it's not acted upon, it's definitely at least partially wasted. This is the end of it. Chef T says. I'm here and there with it, but I'm going to keep coming out with episodes. Hope you like it. We'll see you on the flip side. Take care.